Welcome to Blister, the show that's guaranteed to give you your action-adventure buzz. I'm your chaperone, Bill Sindelar. Today, our adrenaline rush begins on the back of a dragon and leads us through the veins of a computer. We'll also catch up with the third installment of Rayman, put a few of our viewers on the spot, we'll collect a few rupees with Zelda, and take a trip back with a fantasy that has some tact. But let's begin our journey with an emerging dragon rider named Orda. The young woman is the first of the female gender granted this role, and so much for easing her into things. This game opens with the Imperial forces brutally attacking her, and if it weren't for the sudden appearance of a dragon that whisks her away, it would be bye-bye Orda. Like any good game, Panzer Dragoon Order for the Xbox starts with a mystery. Who is the girl imprisoned by the Empire? What power does she have over the dragon? What are her ties to an ancient race? The only way to find the answers is to follow the path before you. Panzer Dragoon Orta is the fourth installment of Sega's Panzer Dragoon series. This time around, it's a return to the classic shooter style of the original. But, like every Panzer Dragoon, Orta is a feast of fascinating characters and stunning visuals. As Orta, the first female character to ride the dragon, you must flee from an empire that is bent on your destruction, all the while searching for the secrets of your heritage. As you pilot your dragon through a range of incredibly beautiful environments, you'll be amazed at the variety and complexity of each location. The Xbox doesn't miss a beat, even when you're surrounded by dozens of enemies soaring in every direction. Panzer Dragoon Orta sets a new standard of graphics in video games. Each level is a branching path that allows you to choose which direction you and the dragon will head. Some paths will be noticeably more difficult than others, but each is a completely new experience with different terrain and new enemies. This is far from just another pretty face. The Panzer Dragoon series has always been filled with great stories and characters. Orta is no exception. Between each level, you'll get to see cinematics beautiful enough to be shown in a theater. The gameplay is intense. You pilot a dragon through enemy lines and punch through their ranks with an increasingly powerful arsenal. The action never lets up as the Empire throws everything they've got at you. The enemies range from hordes of attack drones to monstrous battleships. How could one girl and her dragon stand up to such a formidable army? Well, you actually get 3 dragons in one. Your dragon can morph into 3 different forms with the press of a button. Each one has its own strengths and weaknesses, allowing you to choose how to make it through. As you take out enemies, you'll harvest the genetic material needed for your dragon to evolve into more powerful forms. This is good, because you'll need every last bit of fighter power to make it through. Not content with just creating a great game, the developers included loads of unlockable bonuses. There are extra levels where you can play as some of the secondary characters in the game, there are illustrations from the making of the game, and there's even a complete encyclopedia that gets you up to speed on the Panzer Dragoon universe. What? Not enough, you say? Well, what about a completely playable version of the original Panzer Dragoon? Now, don't say we never gave you anything. With thrilling gameplay, amazing graphics, an engaging story, and tons of bonus material, Panzer Dragoon Orta definitely lives up to the series' name. If you own an Xbox, this game is a must-have. Panzer Dragoon Orta proves that every good video game provides a great message.